This viral OnlyFans girl has apparently found God. So at this point, everybody knows about the Whatever podcast. It's basically this one guy and his friends or coworkers who invite like 7 different OF girls or porn industry people or whatever, and they just debate about a bunch of dumb stuff regarding modern dating. And to be honest, I've always thought it's just a bit of a business transaction. Basically, the girls always come on and say the most extremely outrageous shit, which I think they do believe, and the host just calls them really dumb, and then he gets tons of well-packaged clips and shorts for his channel, and then the OnlyFans girls get their free promo, because simps obviously don't care if you're smart or anything, they just care if you're hot, so it's basically a win-win for both of them. But recently something happened. One of the viral guests, let's just call her Red Hair Lady, she actually turned to God. Apparently she has found Jesus and has quit OnlyFans and has quit the porn industry. She even got like baptized or something like that. But I don't think things are as they seem. Seems like people are very, very easily manipulated on the internet. So let's start the story where it began with her appearance on the Whatever podcast.
How are you crazy?
I'm dominant.
You're dominant?
Yes.
Okay.
I just you and you. I'm sorry. Lay you until, you know, like you're like, oh my God, I have no more inside my body anymore. The is wrong with this lady? Like, you'll never want to cheat on me. You'll be drained. Like, there's nothing left in you to cheat. But I will cheat because I'm bored.
Wait, your biggest fantasy is
cheating. Not even
cheating.
my biggest. It's like one of my fantasies. I'm a little up. I don't even have to be with someone. But if you're with someone and you have a girl, I'm going to sit on your fucking and be like, isn't my tighter? Isn't it better? Isn't that just hot?
All right, so this is the clip that actually made her go viral on the internet, you know, before everybody knew about her OnlyFans, because she was doing OnlyFans before all this, obviously, but no one really knew about her until this clip. So this clip made her go viral. And it's so fucking crazy that she went viral for saying this shit, and then she went viral again for, you know, the whole turnaround thing that she did, turn her life to, you know, to y'all. However, just like he said in the beginning, it's kind of my take as well. Not everything you see on the internet you should believe, because it's not so simple to just make a 180. Also, it's not easy to just step away from that lifestyle she was living, because she was making a ton of money. And what is she gonna do now if she stops doing OnlyFans? It would be extremely hard for her to just go and pick up a regular job. I mean, well, probably she could still be an influencer of some sort. I don't know, but I'm really curious to see how this process turns out. I have nothing negative in my mind about her. All I'm thinking is I'm just filled with curiosity to really see if this is a legit transformation or it's just another phase. But let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Oh, you want the competition.
No. I'm a competition in myself. Like, I just have to. It's not even that I have to win.
Wait, you
it's
want,
like,
hold on, you want to cheat on the guy, or you want the guy to cheat on you?
either. I've been in relationships and I'm like cheating with someone else and I'm like, this is so hot.
Okay, so lots of disgusting stuff. I don't know how much of that I actually put in, but basically she said that, yeah, my fantasy is basically cheating on people, admitting she's a degenerate, no moral compass, and a lot of other unholy things that if you had a family, you just won't be saying online. And the usual spiel went down. Brian and all is just like, yeah, you're dumb, whatever, cook her, and make some viral clips there. If we look at the comments, obviously they hate her. I truly blame social media for this behavior. I love Mary's reaction. She looks disgusted, shocked, utterly dismayed by Redhead's words. Redhead is broken beyond repair. She's clearly mentally ill. There's no point in laughing at her or hating her. If I had to spend a day with this one, I'd probably unalive myself. So basically, people really don't like her. So what is the perfect story here? Well, she turns to God.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, so really quick, I have a couple things to address, and I just need you to listen to me. So I've had quite a few people reach out to me, comment, you know, just truly curious about what and why I changed. So listen, I was a pastor's kid for almost all my life. I grew up in church. I was always in church. You know, I was also homeschooled. So my life truly felt like a cage. And I'm not saying Christianity is a cage. I'm saying religion was the cage. I was a Baptist, I was a Baptist pastor's child for the longest time, right? Me and my family did not have a good relationship. And I'm the middle of 5 children. So I'm talking about my other brothers and sisters and my parents. It just truly felt like such a cage. I was a very rebellious child, like sneaking out when I was like 16 years old. I was just going the wrong way, right? So
All right. So now, any parents that's watching this, whether you have a boy or a girl, doesn't matter. But this is something important for you to pay attention to, because most of the times it's usually children. Well, I'm not gonna say most of the time, but a big percentage of the type of people like this comes from either this type of background or a background where there were no father figure present. So for this particular background, I want you guys to pay attention, because this sort of proves my point as to why it is important for a parent to teach their children or child about the different things that goes on in the world. The different types of lifestyle, the different types of people, why certain things are that way, why certain things are that way. So I really believe that is important, because I can speak from uh experience, because growing up, my mom, she did educate me about some stuff, but not stuff that I would actually always use, whether in my life, like my adult life, because I knew nothing about dating. I knew not much about women, and I didn't know much about survival, or even how money worked. So things like that is very important, especially dating, especially with your young boys and your young girls. You need to teach them about dating, teach them about sex, teach them about the world, teach them about the different types of jobs or hustle or whatnot. Everything that you know about the street and life, wrong and the right way, teach them about those things, because that could be the difference of them making a bad decision that alters their life forever. Like this girl, her body and all the things that she has done will forever be on the internet. It's not going to go away. And that is something that she's going to have to live with. And that's something that she cannot change unless, she's one of the elites. But think about it. Think about it, that information can make a difference in your child's or children's life. Or even if you don't have kids, if you have like a younger brother, younger sister, nieces, nephews, or younger cousins that you have a good relationship with, teach them these things. Don't be afraid to teach them the truth about the world they live in. Because until they go out there, fuck around and find out, they'll forever be in a bubble, being ignorant to certain things. And from her perspective, I do understand why she was rebellious, because she was locked away from the world that she was so curious about. So the moment she got a chance to go out there and experience it, she just indulged in like every little thing that really piqued her interest. She reminds me of the story of Rapunzel. Rapunzel was locked away in a tower for all of her life as she can remember it. And the moment that guy came and gave her the opportunity to leave, she jumped right at it, not knowing what she was actually jumping into. The movie made it seem all rainbows and sunshine, but if you put that in the perspective of reality, you'll see that certain things just affect people a certain way, and most of the times it's not a good way, especially in the long run. Because another thing is emotional intelligence is not something that is really talked about or taught. Most of us have to do research and like learn as we go. But Anyways, I'm ranting at this point, but let me know what you guys think. Do you agree or do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, now is a great time to do so.
About 4 years ago, I started my OnlyFans because I think truly it was out of pure rebellion. And like honestly, I'm such a like independent person that I never felt the need for a man to provide for me.
So, if you just watch that video without knowing any backstory of this person, maybe you've never seen any of her appearances before, but you have no idea. This video, genuinely, it seems quite genuinely, like if you watch it, I don't know if she's a crazy manipulator here, crazy actor over here, but yeah, it seems genuine. It seems like she actually wants to change or whatever. Now, does she actually? We will find out at the end of the video, of course.
So I started OnlyFans about 4 years ago and I climbed to top 0.01%. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm
Why
saying
else would you
that
say
the
it?
devil can truly give you things in this life. He has a budget though. He can only go so far. So a couple million, okay, great. The devil can do that sometimes, right? But I truly have gifts and talents. I just did not use them in the right way. And I'm reaching out to anyone who's like questioning what they should do in their life. And I turn to corn. That's what we're going to call it, okay?
Okay, so here's a bit of a
Before he speaks, I just want to say that, you know, good on her. If she's actually serious about this, she wants to do it. It's good on her for that. Because really, she could be a role model in the sense where she, offers guidance to young ladies out there who are probably thinking of starting an OnlyFans, thinking about doing porn and whatnot. She could make a difference between left or right with that person's decision. She could be a difference that, those young girls need or young women need that would change their life or stop them from making such a decision. But so I know that a lot of people will disagree, but at the end of the day, I truly believe that the best teacher is experience. And no one is more qualified to really speak on a topic than someone who has been through it. That's just my perspective. But let me know what you think.
advice to anybody who's questioning what they're doing in life: don't turn to corn. That's an option. That's always an option. A lot of these people who get into these sort of industries who don't really have much respect for themselves, or, there's the whole meme of being raised without a father, fatherlessness, blah, 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 no proper masculine role, no, sometimes mother. You need a mother figure as well to teach you what's okay, what's not. And some people, they truly regret what they've actually been going through.
So I reached out and did corn for 4 years. And I showed myself all over the internet. I said crazy things on podcasts. If you don't know the I Love Cheating podcast,
That's an insane podcast, by the way. That's the name of the podcast. That's crazy.
and so I met this person who's now my partner, and he truly showed me God's love. He was sending me Bible verses, praying over me, and we were just friends. So like the Holy Spirit was truly working and moving, but I was in such a rebellion against it.
Okay, so that's crazy. By the way, if you're one of these people who is in the, I don't know, friend zone of an OF girl, and you're sending her Bible verses, hoping that she's going to change, hoping she's going to quit the corn industry, and you're not even her partner or anything. You're just a friend. You're like, I mean, maybe you're just trying to convert, and you think it's gonna work, but let me just say, majority of the time it doesn't. But I guess I don't know if he was doing it in God's name, or was he doing it just to get some? Some guys will whip out the Bible verses as well to get some. You never know.
Because I was like, God doesn't love me. I've had to work this hard for this many years because no one cared about me. My family didn't care about me. Christianity is a cage. It's not Christianity. It's religion. Religion is the cage. And unfortunately, I didn't have like good role models growing up. My parents,
Not
my
surprised.
siblings, I didn't have good friends. I truly fell into darkness. And I was, like I said, I was top point.
So there we have it. She said she actually backed up what I said earlier. She said she didn't have any role models, not her parents nor her siblings, and that's another point I want to make. Like, for those of you who are around younger persons or even older persons, but they have a younger mindset. Like, be careful of how you treat them and the things you say to them, because really and truly, most of the times they imitate what the older one does. And for parents, please show a lifestyle, even if you have to fake it, but show a lifestyle in front of your child, niece, nephew, younger cousin, younger brother, younger sister. Display a lifestyle in front of them that you would want them to be proud of. One that you would be proud of them if they were living such a lifestyle. And be careful how you treat them, the things you say to them, and how you would tackle the bad times or the hard times, because those are the moments that really make or break these types of relationship. And if she had that type of support and the teaching of certain things, I strongly believe that she wouldn't have gone to this extent, of doing porn and OnlyFans and all of that. But some people will agree, shout out to you. Some people will disagree, still shout out to you.
1% creator, like that is crazy. That is a crazy milestone to reach in that industry.
By the way, I've not heard of a single OF chick who is not top 0.001%. They've got to be fudging the numbers here. There's no way. Have you heard of a single person who's not that? Come on.
So I made what I made, I did what I did, but I want to share with you guys the truth of it all, because I am now giving it all up for Christ. I am now truly a believer. I would never take it back. God radically saved me from this darkness. And since then, the money, the fame, the Gucci, Louis, whatever bags, the shoes, the clothing, the huge trips that I've taken doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, do you want to go to heaven or do you want to go to hell? And my soul, I'm sorry, but it's not worth going to hell for at all. And God loves you so much that He's
Might be too late
willing
for that
to
one,
give
but
you everlasting life. You need to understand that your life is very temporary here on earth, and we all have a mission, and that's to preach the word of God.
all right. Well, that was definitely.
Well, I agree with her. It's not worth it, fam. Like, it's not, definitely not. A lot of people that are watching, a lot of you may not be religious. A lot of you may be atheists. A lot of you may be Christians, Muslim, whatever you are. Personally, I don't call him Jesus, or let's just say God. I go by Yahuwah and Yahusha. Yahuwah, Father, which you refer to as God. Yo, sorry, Yahusha is the Son, which you refer to as Jesus. That's just my belief. And like I said, everybody will be different. However, what she's saying is not wrong. Regardless of what you want to believe in, what she's saying is not wrong. You have a choice: live a lifestyle that you will be rewarded for, or live a lifestyle that you will be penalized for, which is between going to heaven or going to hell. And as she said, like, I don't know, man. Everything that she has said sounds right. But the big question is this really coming from a genuine place? Or is she just going through a phase? Either way, man, like, I guess you can call it a win in a sense, because at least she dabbled in such of an experience. So at the end of the day, no one can say, or at least she can't say that she didn't know that, yeah, I existed. But just like some people, they know what to do, but they go ahead and still do fuckery. I never really understand that. A lot of us do certain things, but I'm sure we really deem it on a minor scale. For example, we know we're not supposed to eat fast food, but we still do. Just little things like that. But the Bible, according to the Bible, no sin is greater than another. So all sin is sin. But I don't know, man. Like, this is really I would say, a very interesting topic, mainly because of the person that it is about. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think.
Only something, a very long speech by Mrs. Red Hair Girl over here, and apparently she's found God. Now there's two options here. One is that she's not lying and she's now a new person. She's quit the
Mm-hmm.
porn industry, she's quit OnlyFans, she's quit her spicy Instagram, quit everything, right? And now she has turned to God. She is a new person. In that case, wow, that's impressive. It's very hard to turn away from all of that stuff,
Right.
and that's sort of cool, right? Number two, the more likely option, I'd say, she is lying, and this is yet another promo for the OnlyFans, because I don't know, when you sink to the depths of doing anything for money, I feel like just manipulating your audience like this is very easy to do, and you can kind of do it very easily. The reason I've always been I'm more on the lying side is that there's still a lot of her socials with tons of shit up. The OnlyFans link, it was temporarily gone for a while, and I like shifted my opinion a little bit, and then I checked back and it's still up there, but it says no posts. Now I'm not gonna subscribe, I'm not a degenerate over here, right, to check, but somebody can let me know. Actually, no, nobody knows.
Bruh. If you want to confirm, I mean, why not subscribe and see if she's posting anything?
Nobody go, okay? But it says no posts, but the OnlyFans is still up, so just take it off. Remove the link. Remove everything. If you've actually turned to God here and you're not disrespecting
I
any culture or
agree.
something,
You know,
remove
remove
everything.
it.
What the hell are you doing, okay? Because the Instagram still has the spicy post and everything, so I'm more inclined to believe she's trolling. Always gotta check this fucking tab over here, trends for you now, because one time it had a fucking lolly in it or some shit, because I was watching the Vosh clip, the Vosh controversy, and it had lolly in it, and then somebody commented, "Pegasus, a trends for you lolly?" Like, shut the fuck up, man. Fucking Twitter, can't be asked. So a lot of people are like questioning what she's doing over here. She got her bag and retired. Okay, so what about the millions of dollars she's made from the porn industry and OnlyFans? Is she gonna be donating that stuff? Like, what exactly is the situation here? Because you can't just make all that money and then now turn to God. Then like that's a perfect exit, pretty much. She says she didn't need a man to provide her. Went to OnlyFans where men literally provided for her. Yeah, that's a bit hypocritical.
I mean, he not wrong. He not wrong. But I want to say this. Something really shifted my perspective as it relates to money. Now, a lot of people are going to disagree, but I don't give a fuck about that. But what I want to say is that living in a corrupt world like this, there's really no such thing as good or dirty money. It's just all dirty money. Because where money even started, man, it started in just evil. All of it, the whole agenda behind all of this, of how it even became, is of ill intentions, bro. So people are gonna say that she should give away the money. Well, from my perspective, I would say, yo, flip that money. Start a business. Make a couple investments. I don't know. Buy a couple houses, become a landlord, or buy a couple houses and turn them into Airbnbs, or invest in stocks for probably like a year, crypto for probably like a year or 2 years. You wait for returns, cash out. I don't know, but what I want to say is that I don't think that she should give away her money. She did work for it. She did do the stuff, get paid. However, I just believe that she should take that money, put it to use, do something else, do something better where she can earn more money from. That's what I think. Because at the end of the day, she was the only one on camera when she was getting those donations and subscriptions. That's my take, and it's the truth, bro. If you mad, that's on you, but it's the truth. She earned it, she worked for it, so it's her decision. I don't think that she should just give it up. She wants to donate, that's fine. But I don't think that she should just, give away all of that money for what? Your blessings come in different ways. And she made a good point when she said that the devil can also give you stuff, just like Yah can. However, there is a limit to what he can do. So who knows if that was actually a blessing that she got from Yah or the devil. Whatever it was, I think that she can use all of that to turn around everything. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is. So that's just my take on what she should do with the money. I don't think that she should give it away. But if she wants to, she can. But no one should tell her to give up all of that. No. She can just use the money and really pretty much just turn her life around.
Bit hypocritical. Now, of course, some people are in full support. It's never too late. Glad she found true love and peace through Christ. Now, while I do agree with supporting people, you know, who are trying to join your thingies and stuff, but I just think you need to do a full verification, you know, before you open people with welcome arms. Okay.
Right.
For example, Logan Paul can turn around today and be like, I'm done scamming, guys. I'm done. I'm turning to God. Jesus told me not to scam anymore. I'm not a scammer anymore. Am I gonna welcome him with open arms? Fuck no, because I don't believe a word he's fucking saying, because the last 500 years was him scamming people. Basically, people don't change that easily. Now, if she quits OnlyFans and everything for a couple months, maybe a year or so, and then you can be like, okay, now I welcome you. Okay, I
Right.
understand or whatever. Even then, probably needs to donate the money or like get rid of it or something, because like, isn't that blood money? Because like you're like a god person now, right? So how do you keep the money? How does that work? What a bunch of noise and confusion. She's only saying that because she's made enough money already that she doesn't need to go back to corn or OF. She said that the devils are giving out millions. Tell them to come knock on my door. She's all right. Well, not a follower of God over here. All right. So here we got another video from Ryan, Christian husband, father. Classic. For all the Christians that were dogging her for not immediately deleting her OnlyFans.
Wow.
Well, she did. It's gone. Praise Jesus. Let's see the proof for deleting the OnlyFans.
Yeah, I did see that video, but is it though?
Amazing. That is stellar proof right there. You cannot simply argue with this. Now, FYI, at the time of recording this video, her Instagram has a all my links section or whatever. You click the all my links section and you click, there is an OnlyFans, and there is a site that goes to the OnlyFans, okay? I don't know if it says no posts because it says no posts if you're not subscribed or whatever, or I'm not going to clarify that. As I said, not getting, no. This is not someone, in my opinion, who's being genuine. Well, you can't tell from a 10-second video, can you? We'll just have to see if she produces good or bad fruit.
Right.
What are you talking about, Ryan? Phew. At least her Instagram is still active. I was getting worried. She's trending in the right direction. She has deleted her OnlyFans link about a month ago. She was getting dogged for still having them, and now she doesn't. Now y'all are moving the goalposts. Let's see more replies. Deleting your stuff isn't trending. You're in on this marketing play. Pathetic. Now, a lot of people get extra conspiratorial where she has paid these Christian people over here, or like fake Christians or whatever the
Wow.
hell, to advertise her or something like that, which I don't think this guy's the case.
Well, I mean, with all the crazy shit that I've seen, bro, I would not put it past a person to do that. So if something comes out and that theory becomes a reality, I would not be surprised that she paid people to like come in under her shit. I mean, a lot of businesses pay people to write good reviews or have bots that write good reviews under their shit. So it's not new waters, but who knows? Personally, I feel sincerity coming from the videos that I've watched. However, that doesn't mean I'm 100% into her or, believing what she said. I'm more curious to find out a couple months later down the line whether or not she was serious or it was just a face. So I'm not going to judge her or criticize her for trying to turn her life around. I'm just going to wait patiently and see what happens.
He's just one of the people who's been scammed. Now, a lot of you might be thinking, well, why are you making a video? Isn't this just a promo for her as well? Listen, one, I think my audience is smart enough, okay? If any of you go over to her socials, you are banished from this channel. I will find you and I will telephone your mother. I will like, Timmy, I'll call Timmy's mom, okay? I'll be like, hey, Timmy's being degenerate on the internet, okay? But also, I don't like that logic because then I just can't talk about anything, okay? I can't talk about a pedo because he might be, I'm giving given him, I don't know, attention or something. That just makes no sense. Okay, I'm allowed to talk about whatever. I don't care. All right, we got more people. Christ is king. Amen. Another one, Satan won't claim. Praise the Lord. God can save anyone. I do believe God can save anyone, but not sure about her. We even got the whatever podcast host who made the tweet with 3 videos saying, "We did it, boys," as if this guy has somehow converted this person. Autism Capital saying you didn't do what is this name? You didn't do anything. She's just farming a new audience. Did somebody said another god doublet? What the? Dude, the internet is so crazy, man. I don't know how people talk like that. Whatever. So here's one of the reasons I don't believe her for a second. This is from 11 weeks ago. We all have a god choice. I chose God, baptized, right? And it's her getting dunked in or whatever. Yeah, okay, she's getting dunked in, whatever. Your entire internet presence is you not choosing God. She does this while promoting an OnlyFans. Before you comment, please, she's a human being. You don't know, judging someone. God's love is unconditional. Okay, here we are on her Instagram. Let's actually find out, is this person legit? First off, you would not have these clips on if you were legit. I don't think you'd have this on. I don't think you'd have this on. Here's the baptizing thing. And then if you go back, there's all these, yeah, I don't know. I'm not buying it. Okay, here we are on the site. And is this still definitely up? It says no posts, no media. I don't know what this means. I would not have this link up if you've actually changed. But
yeah, just subscribe. It's $10 a month, and you can let us know if you still have shit up.
Anyways, can we stop believing people on the internet so quickly? It's just dumb. Oh man, everything is dumb. The entire internet is dumb. I hate everything. Bye.
Well, guys, I'm curious to hear your perspective on this. I mean, I don't know, man. Has Nala really changed? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And if you're watching and you're not yet subscribed, now's a great time to do so. Hit the subscribe button. Definitely leave a like on the video and drop your thoughts and opinions in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one.